So, talking about that SNES Classic.
Yes, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about day one predictions.
Okay.
So, I guess if you're listening to this, it's probably Wednesday. If you just listen to it as we put it up. So...
The audio on SoundCloud?
Yeah.
And any other
podcast
app
of your choice you can find us on.
iTunes, Google Play.
That's right. But if you're watching the video, which came out on Friday, today is the SNES Classic release, so we'll see if these day one predictions, live up to the...
It's up to the hype. Let's see. I'm really... Because everyone... What it looks like is everyone's getting a lot of consoles, like the stores.
Yeah. Nintendo seems to be keeping to their word about, bumping up their stock for these... for this rendition, anyway.
Yeah.
Some Target store... Well, you have some of the numbers there.
Yeah, so what... some are getting 0, based on like where they are.
Well,
some
right
are getting,
now, right?
Yeah.
As of now, they're gonna get 0.
And some of them like in transit stock are also 0.
But that's what's coming up now. I'm sure when it's
later on, like past launch, yeah. But for the launch day,
everyone's getting
something. I'm getting a lot of this information from Wario64, who is also our guy for buying the console, pre-ordering online.
He's Neo, actually.
Yeah. So
from the Matrix.
Apparently, Target was getting 20 to 50. Whoever's getting whichever store is getting the product is getting 20 to 50 stock.
And that's actually the lowest, right? That's the minimum.
20 is the minimum, yeah, and then 50 will be the most. Although I saw like a sheet where it showed some stores having like up to 300.
Right, depending on their location.
Yeah.
Like closest to a city, something like that.
So. And apparently 1,800 Target stores in the U.S. times 20, which is the minimum, will be at least 36,000 of the SNES Classic in America on launch day in Target.
Yeah,
just Target. And that's still Best Buy, Walmart, Nintendo. Nintendo's not going to have that much because of their in stores like New York.
Well, yeah, the in store themselves is actually I forget what the number was. I think they're going to have quite a bit.
Quite a bit?
Oh, quite a bit. They're having there, and they're actually going to have they're giving out tickets and one per customer, stuff like that.
I cannot wait for the inline fights.
Actually, I think it was 150. I don't know if that's a lot though.
150? Yeah, it's probably a lot for
for the Nintendo.
It's one store
of New York though. You would think there would be like 1,500 or something ridiculous.
Where are they going to store it? Like
on the roof.
They have other products. They
can throw them out at people.
They have a lot of plushies.
They have a lot of plushies.
Yeah, I went there, and there were every section had its own plushie section.
That was it.
Yeah.
Did they have even Nintendo games there?
They had like a section for Wii U and Switch and stuff.
They have one section for Wii U.
They have T-shirts. They have a lot of T-shirts, and they have a whole like part of the second floor for a museum of all the cool stuff.
So it's more or less a tourist attraction. You go in and you want to buy stuff for like kids and not spending money on games.
Yeah, it's really just there for like those launch events like this. That's where you have to go there for. And if you want to see the Game Boy that got blown up in the Gulf War and still works, that's there.
Still there.
Still there.
Magical. So, okay. So looking at most of the stores, from what I understand, they are going to limit one per customer. Best Buy is also getting them. Check out, we have Target, Best Buy. Toys R Us, I think, is going to have stock, but I didn't see any numbers yet for that.
Yeah, and also they did just declare bankruptcy or something, or they're planning to declare bankruptcy.
That's true.
So who knows? They'll probably have stock because it's this week, but I haven't seen any numbers for them.
That's true.
It's probably not going to be that much.
Check online as well. B&H. They were saying they weren't going to have pre-orders, but they were going to have them around. I don't know if they're going to have
in stock on launch day. Is right.
It was on launch day,
or like October 2nd. I think
October 2nd. I think was one of the numbers up there. So, if you can't get them in store, and this is Friday, and you're watching this video, and all the stores are sold out, check on B&H. Check on your online stuff again, and stick to what Reggie said. Do not overpay. For this yet.
Yeah, there's no need to panic, even if you can't get it on launch day, because they're going to have a steady flow of consoles. At least that's what they've promised, and they've seemed to be delivering from what these numbers are showing.
Yeah, and some people were able to get some early. I actually
a Best Buy customer.
Best Buy got one.
Yeah, it already got sent out, And you got charged, right?
I got charged for my order from Best Buy, and I was really hoping it would show up today for this podcast, but it didn't. So, unfortunately, I don't have anything to unveil. But it's,
next week.
But hopefully, it'll start shipping soon. And a lot of people were getting shipping information about theirs, where it originally was going to be like, okay, we're going to ship it after the 29th, but then everything started switching back to like shipping on the 28th or 29th, so they should be getting it on Friday.
Yeah, I think I heard someone say that they were getting their estimate for, I think Target was October 10th delivery.
Oh, really?
And then it switched to 28th.
Oh, right. That's what it was. Yeah. It was either Target. I think there was another one that did it. I don't know if Amazon's did that as well.
I think, at least for me, Amazon always said like September 28th or 29th. Mm-hmm. So it was never in October.
Still waiting for a shipping confirmation.
Well, they won't ship it until like tomorrow.
They'll cancel it. They're like, sorry.
Yeah, I just realized they probably shipped it like
we
tomorrow.
We didn't mean to go up on pre-order.
Oh, can you imagine?
Everyone was just like, wait, what?
You know, we actually don't have a deal with Nintendo.
I didn't go to a store because of this. This is day one prediction, so how do you think it's going to go? What do you think? Do you think people are going to be able to get one? Do you think that it's going to be mass chaos? Or do you think people are going to still be able to grab like 10 of them? Do you think employees are going to start grabbing a bunch of them? And
I don't think they can ever stop employees from doing that. But
a big blunt object will stop them.
They can just like, oh, we have stock, but we lost it somewhere. Just shove it
Those
behind.
Those numbers
like,
are incorrect.
There was some kind of glitch in the system. We have a little bit more. We have a little bit less than it says.
That product doesn't exist.
Yeah. But I think there is going to be some limitations to what customers can buy. They could come in later on with like a mustache, like a fake mustache, and it's like, hey, I'm Jake. Can I have another
Jake
one?
from State Farm.
I'm not that guy from before. Yeah.
I see this going. I mean, people who want to buy it are going to show up really, really early.
Yeah.
Like usual. It's hard to say because a lot of those people, because you figure how many people missed out on the pre-orders, because the pre-orders were like
really
ridiculous, weird hours too.
Yeah. The only one that actually lasted any time was the one that was canceled because it was an accident.
Of course. That's the only way that would happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a lot of people I see lining up, taking off of work, lining up early, Thursday night, getting this.
Yeah.
Were you one of them? Let us know.
Thursday, yeah, jeez. I kind of wanted to, like, get see the experience of waiting in line at Nintendo World, Nintendo New York City, for the event, but I also hate crowds, and I don't want to do that, so I might not do that.
Well, if they only have 150, you figure 150 people in New York City.
Well, there's going to be a lot more than that, but like it's only the first 150 people in line that get the wristband that lets them buy it.
So if you're after that, you have to fight for it.
After that, if you're after that,
goes on a battle royale.
Yeah, that's how.
If you have the wristband to get the thing, like what happens to the people that don't have the wristband? Sorry, you must battle this lion to get the SNES Classic.
It's I guess how it works is like the line keeps going up, and then eventually you're like, oh, the door's right there. The door's right there, and then they're like, we're out. No more.
Sold out. But you can buy this Luigi plush.
We have plenty of Splatoon toys. None of them are any good. But, we have them. So just buy them, please.
You monsters.
And some Wii U games. You play that sometimes, right?
Yeah, a whole wall of them.
They actually do.
For full price.
Yeah, they do. They are full price.
I was interested in a Wii U, actually, this past winter. I was looking at it, but it was pretty close to full price. I was like, there's no... Why? Why?
Nintendo games never drop price. Almost never. Unless they get re-released as like a...
They only go up through scalping.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like Pikmin 3 is like... Pre-owned is like $60.
Really?
Something like that, yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Pikmin 3 is not that fun.
But back onto the SNES Classic. Actually, what's cool about this is if you were able to get a NES Classic, which is coming back next year, apparently... this system, the SNES Classic, comes with 2 controllers, and they're compatible with the NES Classic.
Ooh!
So if you weren't able to get a second controller for the NES,
or you hate the really short controller for the NES,
that's true. Now you actually have another controller for the NES right out of the box of this one. So This one's awesome. I can't wait for it.
I think I'm most excited for Mario, the Mario RPG.
RPG, yeah.
And also I want to play Secret of Mana.
I want to play that, exactly.
Yeah, because of the remake, I'm getting more hype for it now.
So what's the first game you'll play?
Mario RPG. I've just wanted to play that for so
You
long.
won't play Mario Super Mario World?
I've played that so many times. I don't really want to play it again right now. I'll play it eventually, but I don't want to play RPG.
You know what's interesting? I'm surprised I didn't go all out and put Super Mario All-Stars on there with Super Mario World.
Yeah.
Just to kind of get it all out there.
Why don't they just put the entire library on there? They can. They know they
fit
can.
All right there, all the good ones.
I know they hacked the...
They don't have to worry about licensing. They just do that on the down low.
Yeah, exactly.
The one question I have is, if this is Friday, you're watching this, and you weren't able to get one, and things are sold out, as they probably will be, when do you think the next shipment's going to come out? Like, how long is this? Would a drought last, you think?
Well, with how the Switch was, is like for a while, I think they're coming out of the phase when there's never any stock for the Switch, but how that was, like every week or every other week, there'd be like a day where there's more stock. So I think I think 2 weeks, every 2 weeks they'll have more stock of this.
You think
Classic.
so?
That's what I'm thinking.
Do you think the numbers are going to drop down really?
Like people stop buying it?
Well, no. I mean, like, okay, so we have a minimum of 20 to this store.
Oh,
next
okay.
shipment you're only getting 5.
I guess it really depends on how many people are demanding it.
Yeah. Everybody.
Yeah, I mean, right now there's a lot of hype for
Old
the game.
Man Jenkins.
There's a lot of
90
hype.
years old down the road.
The launch day is going to be
He will
violent.
fight you with his cane to get one.
He will. That would have been you if it didn't add all those extra products. But yeah, the hype is real for that because NES Classic was so limited, but this isn't as limited. It has a lot more product.
Say every Nintendo product to me is limited.
Yeah, I guess that's a nice lesson to learn.
The good thing though
just not
is
be burned.
This is going. They're actually going to continue stocking into 2018.
Yeah,
I don't know how long. It might just be for that till April again or whatever the heck it is. But if you don't happen to get it this time, just keep an eye out.
Yeah, one thing. The only reason I was really interested in NES Classic really was because it was limited. Because I had the option to buy it at one point before it was sold out on like Walmart.com, and I was like, I don't really
telling that story. And I'm like, why didn't you?
I was just like,
I didn't know. You were educated.
I just didn't really care too much. I was like, I played a lot of these games already. I don't need this.
He's not a believer.
And then like a month later, I was like, this is never getting restocked again. And I'm just like,
well, that was the kicker. That was the kicker to everybody because I heard stories that people were able to walk in and just see it randomly and grab it.
Yeah.
And that's why I wasn't interested. I was interested. I wanted it. From day one, I wanted it. But I wasn't going to... I didn't think I had to, let's put it that way, stand in line for it. Bright and early, 3 a.m. So from the stories I heard, it was just, I always just imagined it was going to be continuously stocked. And I was just going to happen to walk into a store one day and just like, hey, sweet, they got it today. And I'm going to get it. So when they announced, oh, hey, we're discontinuing it and last shipments are going out within 2 weeks or something ridiculous like that, then that's when the panic happened. That's when everyone was like, oh my God.
What have you done to me? Yeah.
So this time, hopefully, they'll meet demands, but who knows? I mean...
I got my copy, so I'm not too scared right now.
I don't have it yet, so I don't know, Jonah. Anything's going to happen. So, we'll have to see what happens because if the stores stick to the one per customer, I think it'll do well.
Yeah.
Enough where people that want one are going to get one versus the first time when you can grab 10 and leave and that's it.
Yeah.
But then again, like this, you can go store hopping and just get lucky if you can.
Yeah. Hopefully that's not like the lines are bad enough to like make that not a thing.
Yeah.
If you're waiting in line here and then you go over there, there's already a line.
Yeah, of course. But remember, it's going to be at Walmart, Best Buy, Target, and those are the big ones. And
GameStop's going to have any? Maybe
GameStop's. I don't know if they're going to have in stock. I haven't really heard.
Yeah, I haven't heard much from them either.
But
I think they might have like bundles.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. I think they're going to have some online bundles, and then they're going to have in-store bundles. But I don't know. Unless they announce that they're going to get it, I'm just going to assume that they're going to have. It's going to be random, random stores you walk into and just happen to be like, oh, hey, how many do you have? That sort of thing. Which is so weird that they wouldn't get being the game store itself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. So, I don't know, Jonah, what do you think? Final thoughts on day one predictions?
Day one predictions. I'm very excited to play it, but a lot of people are gonna be mad. Day one, not a lot of people are gonna get it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. I think a lot of people are gonna get it, but like the vast majority, they're not gonna get it day one.
You still think people are going to miss out? I mean, it is on a Friday, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, people work.
Mm-hmm.
People go to school. I see people taking off, which is great, but a lot of people won't be able to do so. And like I said, I'm sure people are going to miss out. Just the way, I'm sure more people are going to be happy because, we're more educated this time around. We know what we're after. We know what we're dealing with. So hopefully more people get it. The people that missed out on the pre-orders, I hope you guys get it, or hope you did get it if you're watching this on Friday. So
I'm hoping that on day one, in addition to the in-store stuff, they open online orders also, like for a couple hours at least.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the only bad thing I can see happening, besides, not meeting demand, is like the systems end up being poorly constructed because they're making more this time. So
I doubt it. This is something that Nintendo knows. This is in the spotlight.
Yeah,
they're definitely gonna put the polish on
mess
it.
up, right?
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a good product.
Yeah, so you'll have working ones. Actually, it's funny. I actually have the Geek Squad thing from Best Buy. So
you got the guarantee or whatever.
The guarantee. So if that one breaks, I'm guaranteed to get another one somehow, some way. So
yeah. You have to turn it in. Can you just be like, "Hey, there's like a nick right there. Can I have another one?"
It's a nick so bad I couldn't even bring it in. It's so bad.
It was just soul crushing. If I bring it in, it's gone. You're dead.
It'll ruin your dreams. So can I have another one?
Yeah.
Here's my stuff. But anyway, guys, what do you think? Did you guys, what are your day one predictions? And if you're watching this on Friday, today, the 29th, on YouTube.
Yeah, tell us your stories of the day one.
Yeah, tell us some stories. Were you guys able to get one? Was there someone in line that managed to get like 50 and you had to, you couldn't get any and you're very angry at these people? Or did you steal one from a grandma? Who knows? But let us know. We're interested. We'd like to know.
I'd love to know.
Jonah would love to know.